Boom! He's back! Live and direct from Greatness Island. Right there. Greatness Island. We're only talking about greatness here. We're not giving in to Babylon vibes, of bad vibes, of dead vibes. No, finish the dead vibes. Now it's alive vibes. It's stuff that make us feel alive. We do things that nourish and nurse and nurture yourself. Very important for sure. To nurture yourself. Always and every way you can, nurture yourself. Oh, I saw a big fish. They're moving in all directions. They're very fast, these little fish. So yeah, so the dead overlay should not deserve our attention. The dead overlay should wrap up and go where they belong. Like we must get rid of the wicked. Like I said yesterday, burn the evil man and his evil ways. But burn it in a spiritual way. We don't want to cause harm. We always want to minimize the harm with our doings, for sure. We don't want to hurt the whole. We want to sustain the whole. So do things that can sustain the whole, that you know will bring something good to. You want to reach people's heart. You know, reach people's heart so they can reach their heart of gold. It's there, the heart of gold. It's not so far. It's not so far. It's right there, accessible to anyone who wants to start shining, but takes work on yourself. Like even me today, I talked to you and I haven't even, I'm just scratching the surface of my potential, because I'm taking action and more greater and greater action. But that is because I keep my motivation alive too. I keep my spirit alive, my fire alive. And no one will do that for you. You've got to kick yourself in the ass, for sure, if you want to get something done. Because no one will do it for you. No one will come and get you your dream, will cheer for you. So even that, you got to be your own fan. You got to be your own, your number one fan. Because there will be people supporting you. Like here, I have many people that are very there every morning, chatting with me, and it's great. I would do it even if I would be alone. I'm used to talk to myself. I've been doing it for a long time, so I'm used to that. But I like to share. And I like to connect. I love to inspire. If my story can inspire another person to rise and to do something with their life, just start to. Even if my garden can inspire others to grow their own food, just start with where you are, with what you have. I started with tomato. I said I love tomatoes, so I said I'm gonna try growing tomatoes. They're growing phenomenal. I'm very happy with the result of my plant. Yeah, it's great vibe. We'll keep on going and planting seeds. That's what we must do. Keep planting seeds. Seeds of truth, seeds of food, seeds of greatness. You know, we're all sometimes it doesn't take much for people to wake up also, to start moving forward and leaving the realm of a dream of hell, because that's what it is. They make like a false duality here also, because you have the dream of life that is very possible, accessible. Anybody who wants to live their dream, they can. Babylon will not come and restrain you to live your dream, for sure. The only oppression you have is your self-oppression, is you. You have to know your worst enemy and know that it's you, nobody else. You have to know that. Me, I know it. I acknowledge my enemy very, and I know my vulnerability and my weakness, and I work to get to know how this works in there. That's what we must do. No? We must get to know how our minds operate and how vulnerable we are, and not be afraid to admit it. No? Not be afraid to admit our vulnerability. Yeah, and move forward. Move forward and just be true to yourself. Be true to the world. Be true. Stay true. Don't be fake. Me, I always stay true, and that's the idea I have of life. That's the idea I have of life. True, not. But even that, you know, in the normal world, not in the normal world, man. What's normal? In the world that I dream of, it's more in the world that I dream of. For sure, there's no nonsense, and there's nobody trying to find. Why are we trying to find? You know, just that. Why are we here trying to find something? Because it's full of lies and deception, and we know it. So we're trying to find. But in the world that I dream of, no one is trying to find. There's nobody trying to find. Because it's already here. It's already, we are already everything that we need to be. We don't need to, yes, you need to seek and find in some way, for sure. But it's within yourself, no? It's within yourself big time. And it's accessible. All the greatness, all the beauties of life are all accessible in this very moment. As long as you do the work on yourself necessary to access those vibrations, it's there. It's there for anybody to grab it. But sometimes it's the effort necessary that we back up from. When it's time to do a lot of effort, and to leave our distraction and nonsense friends that doesn't nourish our existence, this is where we have a bit of a... And especially distractions, it's not so much leaving the TV, it's leaving our bad habits, like drinking and smoking. And it's not easy, but it's doable. Me, I think it's all in the mind. You have the potential to master your mind and get rid of addiction. First of all, it's only because you develop attachment to those substances. You have emotional attachment to those substances or nonsense that you watch. For burying the misalignment, so you need some kind of more something to comfort your misalignment. So you watch stuff that is misaligned and broken man stuff, and yeah, enough the supermarket of hell. Yeah, because we have the choice. We're really in the supermarket of hell, if you look at it. It's really what it is. But it can also be other something much greater than a supermarket of hell. Me, anyway, I have enough of the dead people. You want to remain dead on your side? Remain dead. I'm moving on. I'm moving forward. I'm taking a leap now. I'm taking a leap with this now. Starting today, I'm taking a leap. I'm taking another leap. I feel myself growing a lot. I can feel myself, without having self-obsession. But I feel it. I feel the growth inside of me. And that's fantastic. That's fantastic. Makes me feel awesome. Makes me feel awesome to growing, you know, leaving the baby long, because we have been baby for way too long, and moving to adulthood feels good. Feels good to be mature. Feels good to reach maturity. I'm moving towards maturity. I'm becoming more and more mature, but takes time. Takes dedication. You have to work on yourself. Read books, look at videos, connect with people, meditate. You know, raise your meditation. Starve your distraction. All this is working on yourself. When I say working on yourself, that's what I mean. Mostly starving your distraction will give you your time back. Will give you your time back. The reason why you're distracted and you're absorbed by... the reason why also you have no time for your dream is because you put all your time into distraction. Most people do that. That's what I used to do. I used to work and come home and be distracted. Oh, the hockey game tonight, or the football game tomorrow morning, or the golf, or all this was distraction. And if I wouldn't add the tragedy happening to me, I would still be in it. I am sure about that. I am sure about that, because what gave me, or if I would have had time or something like that, because what was restraining me from finding how this game worked, this game of life works, was I was too busy. So if I would have had time, maybe I didn't need a tragedy. But also, tragedy is not absolutely necessary, but sometimes it takes a universe to shake you to wake up.